Mary here for Mary's Heirloom Seeds. I will give you guys a couple minutes to join me because I am prompt as ever. It is 5 p.m. Central Time here in Ben Wheeler, Texas, and I am thoroughly enjoying warmer weather. I am really enjoying this warmer weather, I will tell you that much. So I'm finally here for my weekly live chat on YouTube, and this one is going to be short and sweet because it's pretty simple and pretty straightforward, but I wanted to share the information with you anyway. All right, everybody, let's get started. I am Mary for Mary's Heirloom Seeds. I try to go live here every Thursday at 5 p.m. Central Time. Today is Friday because I missed yesterday. Hey, Kay, and hey, Natasha, and Altered Ego. Thank you very much. And Jackie Jacks, come on and join me. I'm in the garden. I am loving it. It is nice and warm out today. I'm in a tank top. There's no need for a long sleeve shirt or a sweatshirt or a jacket. Hey, Jennifer Ocean, thank you very much. For those of you that don't know, I will be joining Jennifer Ocean in a thread of multiple postings you'll see later on. Hey, Esther's daughter, thanks for joining me. So today's topic is super simple, and that's why I told you I'm going to keep it short and sweet. It is beautiful. It is warm. I've got stuff popping up. I've got seeds germinating. It is gorgeous here in East Texas. It's gotten cold. It's gotten warm. It got freezing. It got to be 7 degrees, and now we're back to nice warm weather just in time for spring planting. Now, last weekend, actually just a couple days ago, I had the opportunity to teach a Master Gardeners group, and the topic was seed starting and troubleshooting. Now, if you don't know, I have been speaking to quite a few Master Gardeners groups recently. Tomorrow I get to teach 4-H kids. We're not really teaching, we're just gonna plant some seeds and have fun with it. But I have been asked on multiple occasions to be the speaker of multiple Master Gardeners groups. And I love it. It's a lot of fun. I did a nursery back in January, I believe it was. But most recently, the topic was seed starting and troubleshooting. And one of the common issues people have is the depth of seeds. So how deep should you plant your seeds? I don't need an hour, a half an hour to even talk about this. Hey, Inga. Hey, thanks for joining me. This is short and sweet. It's super simple. If you plant your seeds too deep, it will cause your seeds to struggle to germinate and breach the soil. If you plant them too shallow, actually they may germinate and they may struggle a little bit, but your chances of survival if you plant them too shallow is better than if you plant them too deep. So number one, don't plant seeds too deep. But the ideal depth to plant your seeds is twice the size of the actual seed is how deep you're going to plant it. And I have 2 options I brought with me, actually. I brought seed packs with me to show you because seed size is way different. I mean, seeds are way different. So if you're planting lettuce, for example, you can pretty much plant seeds at the surface and take a handful of soil and just dust it over it and you're good to go. And so that's super simple. Let's see, what does Jackie Jack say? I can't imagine living with snow. It's 66. So we actually didn't get snow this year, which was actually kind of disappointing. We had snow in 2022 when I moved here. We moved here in 2021. We had snow. I loved it. This year we had ice. I don't like ice. I like snow. It would be really nice to have snow. What can you say? I mean, at least it wasn't like Snowmageddon like they had before, where it was like feet of snow and losing power and all that. All right, so we're talking about today, how deep should you plant your seeds? And it's super common for people to plant your seeds too deep. So, and I still do it myself. So, you're in good company here. So I want to show you. Some plants like lettuce and dill. Hey, Michelle, thanks for joining me. Some plants like lettuce and dill, they need to be sown very close to the surface because the seeds are so small. But things like beans, This is 2 to 3 times the width of the seed is how deep you should plant it. See that? This is black coat runner bean. This seed, it's a pretty big seed. Now, I'm going to show you in comparison here. Natasha says, I'm terrible at getting your depths right. I know, because like when you're sowing seeds, sometimes, so I'm dropping stuff. Sometimes you're just so excited to plant seeds, you're like, I'm just going to do it. I do it all the time. So I'm going to show you in my hand the difference between, oops, I just dumped a whole bunch of seeds in my hand. So if you haven't joined me on Facebook Live, I started doing a Facebook Live on Wednesday to discuss specific varieties of seeds. And then I go on YouTube to discuss like garden tutorials and tips. So Facebook is kind of like, check out my seeds. And YouTube is kind of like, check out how to plant my seeds. I didn't necessarily do that on purpose, but it works for me right now. So, come join me if you want on Facebook. So some plants, like I said, like to be sown on the surface, and some plants need more space. This bean, for example, can be planted almost 2 inches deep. This is like the magic beans from Heirloom, from like Jack of the Beanstalk. I mean, a runner bean is, if you don't know, a runner bean can grow 20 feet tall on these beautiful vines. They have beautiful flowers. The hummingbirds love them. So if you haven't planted runner beans, I highly recommend it. So things like lettuce can be sown on the surface of the soil and just a gentle brushing of soil. And then there's others like runner beans or regular beans that can be planted pretty much deeper. Let me show this to you before I get into some of the easier varieties that are sown from seed. I'm going to have a black coat runner bean compared to a blonde of Paris lettuce seeds. And I'm going to show this to you in my hand so you can see the difference. I'll show you a little crooked down here. See the difference in the size of these seeds? So obviously, these are going to be growing in different depths. So you're obviously not going to plant your lettuce as deep as your runner bean. So you can see the difference. One is super tiny and the other is going to be way bigger and need to be sown way deeper. Now, for the easy stuff. Some of the easiest varieties to sow from seed are going to be lettuce, like I mentioned here, peas and beans, as well as radish, sunflower, and squash. Pumpkin is also included in squash. Pumpkin is a winter squash, not a summer squash. That's what I meant to say. Hey, Joe, thanks for joining us. Esther's daughter says, my sweet peas from you are 7 feet tall and flowering beautiful. I'm so happy to hear that. And I've got seeds going out every day. So I hope you guys are ready to get planting. So if you sow your seeds too deep, the drawback could be that it takes longer for them to germinate, or it means you won't see it germinate because it will struggle to germinate and it just won't breach the soil. Hey, Fire and Sun, thanks for joining us. And today is a very short video. I mean, I don't need to talk to you for an hour about how deep to plant your seeds. You want to make sure that they're not too deep. And as I mentioned earlier, it is 2 to 3 times the width of the seed is how deep you're going to plant it. So if you have a big seed like the scarlet runner bean I showed you just a second ago, you're going to want to plant them deep. Sunflower seeds, again, are going to be deeper than lettuce seeds. Lettuce seeds, dill seeds, the tiny seeds, they can be sprinkled above the soil and then a slight dusting of soil on top, water, and you're done and you're good to go. If you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel as well. I have a giveaway that ends tomorrow, March 8th. If you're watching this live, you've got one more day to enter my giveaway. It's at marysheirloomseeds.com, and then go to Mary's blog and you'll see the giveaway right at the very top. It's good for the US and Canada. There's no purchase necessary. You just have to enter the buttons and you're good to go. And then I also mentioned some of the easier seeds to germinate. Now, normally my live chats on Thursdays and or Fridays for today are about 30 minutes long, but today is going to be short and sweet. Why? It's been a very long week. I mentioned this on Wednesday. I'm a little tired because, let's see, Jackie Jack says, can I plant radish and carrots now? You can plant radishes, yes. Carrots, it's a little warm for your area, so it may be a little too warm once they're ready to harvest. You can always try. I'm not going to tell you no, but it might be a little too late for carrots. It's not too late for radish. We managed to ship out several hundred pounds of seed potatoes this week, which was several hundred orders. Esther says, I can never enter for some strange reason. Esther's daughter, if you have questions, send me an email. For those of you that send me an email, my email is mary@marysheirloomseeds.com. If you have a Gmail account, my response will be in your promotions folder. If you have Yahoo or other email, it will be in your spam folder. It's just the way it works because I am a business and that's where it works. It doesn't say, hey, you already reached out to this person and we're going to give you the reply. It will end up in some weird folder. You also might want to save my email in your contacts so that your email recognizes mary@marysheirloomseeds.com. If you have questions, you can always send me an email. I will actually answer your emails. I am Mary. Yes, there really is a Mary at marysheirloomseeds.com, and I do answer emails. Right now, it is the craziest time of year. It is spring. Everybody is ordering. We call this the spring rush. It goes through March, the end of March pretty much, where people are going, oh my gosh, I didn't order my seeds yet. I need to order them right now. Or it's like, oh, I already ordered my seeds, but I need more. So please bear with me. Please have patience. I always appreciate it. We shipped out several hundred pounds of seed potatoes, several hundred orders this just in 18-hour time period. So that was a lot of work for us in the seed shop. And I don't have this massive staff of people. I have a very small staff of a friend of mine, and I've got 2 people that work with me and myself. So we hustled our behinds off and we got it done this week. So I'm going to end my week relaxed and try and do a nice relaxing evening, because tomorrow I'm going to a 4-H group. And if you don't know what 4-H is, it's like a kids group. And we are going to plant seeds. And I think the age ranges are anywhere from like 6 to 14 tomorrow. I love it. I love it. When I do Master Gardeners groups, it's anywhere from like 30 to 85. And then tomorrow it's going to be all just kids. Asia Joe says, hey, Mary and everyone in the chat, it's snowing our way, enjoying it while I can, because I know spring is just around the corner. Oh my. Yeah, that's cold. I don't want snow here. Definitely giving my helpers a hug. One of my helpers is the 4-H mom that I'm going to her group tomorrow. So I donated a bunch of stuff to their 4-H. When I do volunteer type stuff like tomorrow, I'm donating the, it is so important, fire, sun, earth, moon. What keeps me going is volunteering with kids and donating to kids. I love it. The looks on their faces. It makes all of the stress that I deal with on a regular basis running a business, it makes it all worthwhile. So tomorrow I donated 2 of my extra large coconut core bricks. If you haven't checked out my coconut core bricks, Inga loves them. She just recently gave me a review on my website for those. So I donated 2 extra large coconut core bricks, a pound of mountain flower root boost, a bunch of my 10 by 10 seed starting trays. I think it's 15, but I'm going to bring extras just in case. And then the DIY starter pods, because we're going to take the coconut core and we're going to put them in the DIY starter pods. The kids get to handle those a lot. And then literally a massive box of seeds. And so they can pick anything from squash, beans, peppers, pumpkins, watermelon, lettuce. They get to just choose whatever they want. So I'm super excited about getting to plant seeds with them. Asia Joe says, one reason I want to learn to garden was to be able to be that auntie. Oh, that's awesome. Very cool. I'm an auntie. I'm not a mom. I'm an auntie, and I love it. So when the kids got interested in different things, right now they like orange cats. So I send them pictures of my orange cats. So anyway, I'm going to sign off because this is a super short and sweet video. If you want my handout that I sent when I went to the Kaufman County Master Gardeners, my topic was seed starting and troubleshooting. It's a bullet point front and back thing about seed starting and troubleshooting. If you want a copy of it, I can email you a printable version. So send me an email. My email is mary@marysheirloomseeds.com. Before I go, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I have 2 discount codes right now. You can use code SUN20, SUN20 at checkout. That will save 20% off all sunflower seeds for the entire month of March 2025. But last night I sent out an email to save 25% on radish seeds. It's going to be RAD25. So I'm keeping it short and simple. RAD25 at checkout, and that will save 25% off all radish seeds for the entire month of March 2025. Okay? So if you want my handout, send me an email. My email is mary@marysheirloomseeds.com. I will send it to you. I will not send it to you tonight because as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm spending some me time. I'm going to eat some delicious dinner. I'm going to spend some time with my husband and relax away from work because I have had a very long week at work. I've had no time off, and it would be really nice to have the night off. However, first thing in the morning tomorrow, I will send out emails to everybody. Before I go to the seed planting with the 4-H group, I will send you an email. So just throwing that out there at you. If you don't get an email from me tonight, it's not personal. I just need some me time. Also, in the description section of this video is my comprehensive planting guide. It is packed full of awesome information. I have spent hours, hundreds of hours, compiling information, putting it in articles, and then posting it within my comprehensive planting guide. And if you want to win some free seeds, join me next Wednesday. I will be live again on Facebook, and I will have another giveaway. I did a giveaway this last Wednesday with literally everything I discussed in my live chat on Wednesday. I gave to one winner. So it's definitely worth it. And plus, you get to join me. I'm goofy. I'm always goofy. What can I tell you? Alrighty, everybody. I am Mary from Mary's Heirloom Seeds. I'm going to sign off. If you have questions, send me an email. I will answer you in the morning. And if you're watching this as a replay, you can still send me an email and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for joining me, everybody, and happy planting.